relationship. So at that point, if you found somebody that you want to spend the rest of your life with, you have no reason to lie to them about, your previous engagements. My wife, to me, is a very loyal and honest person. I can't say what she's been for someone else, but for me, I've witnessed it with my own two eyes. So I'm good. And again, I'm not saying that she's perfect. I'm not saying that, hell, for all I know, she could have a boyfriend. I don't know. But to my knowledge, to my knowing, nothing of that sort is going on. So I'm good. So it's kind of like this. As long as I didn't see it and witness it, I'm good. We got no problems. But when I see it and I witness it and I hear about it, meaning people within our same circle is telling me that a potential person that I was, if I was single looking at is out there in the streets like that, oh no, we're not going to do that.
That's an interesting way to look at that.
It's different when you don't know about it, right?
No, not really.
I mean, think about this now. If, let's say, someone you're potentially thinking about being in a long-term relationship with, she moves from a different state into your city. So even though she tells you, hey, I've had a long, extensive body count back where I come from. But now I'm at this stage right now where I'm ready to, settle down. It kind of changes it a little bit. But when you're in the same city and you've seen this person, go with this guy and go with that guy and this girl or that girl or whatever, whatever the case may be, it's different. Like I said, we can get together and we can have fun, but I'm not going to take you seriously because I will always be questioning your loyalty. Like, are you really loyal to me, or are you pretending to be loyal to me while you still out there doing your dirt?
Man, I gotta say, from the sound of that, to me, you would have to question any woman's loyalty that you have to deal with, whether you lay down and play with her or you taking her seriously. Because I look at it like this: at the end of the day, it just does not matter because she could have, let's just say you checking her out from afar, and you interested in this chick, and you might see her with 3, 4, 5 other dudes or whatever the case may be over a span of time. Doesn't matter how, it could be a year, 2 years, what 3 months, it doesn't matter. You don't know if she's being tossed around by these dudes or whatever the case may be. You just don't know that. No. They could be friends. They could be whatever. And it's like you in your circle and your boys would be like, oh, damn, I saw her with this dude. Then I saw her with this dude and that dude. And it's like you like her, but you worried about what they're thinking off of their perception. They may not even know this chick from a can of paint, but just because they saw her with, several different guys in whatever time span, it's like you're basing your interest in a person off of what everybody else thinks. And it's like, for me, that's the wrong thing to do because they don't know anything about her. And that might compromise your chances of being happy with someone. But even if they do know something about her, it's like at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because if the conversations that you're having with her are putting you at ease and she's open and honest with you about whatever her track record is of this, that, and the other, she's already showing her loyalty and openness and honesty to you. Now, let's just say in your mind, oh, yeah, you got all these bodies, so we could just play around and that's going to be it. But then you start catching feelings for her. And the whole time that you've been laying and playing with her, you've been the only dude that she's been with. You're still going to turn her down because you're questioning her loyalty to you?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. That is a flat turn down. No long-term relationship. We're not going to do that.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I can't. Okay, so
like I said, it's like this for me, man. I don't hate on females who get it in like that. Like I said, I've known, or I have female acquaintances who get it in like that, and we cool as all get out. They've told me about some of their escapades or their dealings, and and it's cool because we're adults. We can have that type of conversation. But I've never tried to get with any of them like that. It just, your vibe or your energy, we just cool like that. But at the same time, again, I could never take you serious in a long-term relationship because I know your past. I know your history.
What does her past have to do with her future?
I know it. There's a difference between knowing and not knowing.
It's not.
And
really.
If I know, I'm not effing with you like that.
If you get with a chick and you know her past, you don't know her future, why are you going to limit yourself though? You don't know her future. Her future could be like, she could be the queen of the world to you. And she makes you feel so good that automatically her past should be irrelevant. But she makes you feel like, hey, you're the only dude on the planet. But you're saying because you know her past, it's can't fuck with you like that.
Nope. Can't get down with you like that, shorty. Sorry. I wish you the best in the future. Whoever you engage with in the future, I wish y'all the best. But no, me and you are not going to get down like that.
So let me ask you this.
All
right. So been laying around with this chick, whatever the case may be, and she got a crazy body count. And you like, nah, we could just play. We're not going no further than that.
Right.
And y'all stop dealing with each other. And then, 6 months, a year, 2 years later, you see her somewhere and you be like, damn, that thing was good. I want to get back at that. And, you roll up on her, have a conversation with her and be like, yo, I'm trying to hook back up. She's like, nah, I'm married. I don't do that no more. You're going to be like, all right, cool. Or you're going to be like, damn, her past was just her past. And, she got to the point where, she moved on happy and married and she all about the dude she with. Then what?
I'm good. Like I said, I wish her the best. If that's where she's at in life, hey, rock with it, homegirl. Do your thing. But I'm not finna be up here talking about, damn, I missed an opportunity. Nope. I'm not going to be like that. I can't miss what I can't freaking measure. And at that particular time, I can't measure it. So what I look like missing it?
You can't measure anything that you grab unless you with it for a significant amount of time, period. Like when you met your wife, when you first met her, you could not measure from the time that you met her moving forward until after you got past those significant points. You met her, you couldn't measure the next 6 months. But when those 6 months passed, you can measure that. You couldn't measure a whole year. But when you got to that year, you can measure that. So it's like, I don't get it.
I get what you're saying. And those are very valid points. But I'm not going to do that. Simply because, look, check this out, right?
Oh,
you and I both know that we reached a point in our lives, right? Like we worked hard to get to where we're at in our lives.
Mm-hmm.
So By me taking on someone who has that type of reputation, even though I may carry a certain stature where I'm at in my life,
Mm-hmm.
by being associated with someone who has a high ass body count that everybody knows, that kind of lowers my level of where I'm at. So it could be someone who I want to do business with. And I know that's wrong that they would base their business dealing with me off of my female or the female that I'm with. But if they've hit that, then they can be kind of like, yeah, that dude's kind of a sucker.
Why would you be a sucker?
Because everybody's done hit that.
Okay, so
little type of sound.
If they're looking at you like a sucker, then they would have to look at themselves like a sucker. And everybody who's been with her would have to look at themselves like a sucker. Because at the end of the day, whether you keep her long term or not, if she has a high body count, any dude that label her as a sucker, because it's like, damn, somebody done skeeted in her, I skeeted in her face, and now he with her. It don't matter. It just doesn't matter, because here's the thing.
All right.
It's a lot of jokers out here who's jumping around with plenty of women, and women jumping around with plenty of men.
Mm-hmm.
And they're telling themselves, I can't mess with this chick or this dude because of this, that, and the other. And I hear a lot of people out there saying, well, I ain't kissing her because if she went down on me on the first date, ain't no telling what she did with somebody else. But if you suck her breasts, who's to say a couple of dudes ain't skied on her breasts? It's too many variables out there, especially when it comes to body counts and stuff like that, that I think that to a degree that's like a little unrealistic.
Again, you made a very valid point. But for me, I am not finna get into a long-term relationship with someone who has a high-ass body count.
Oh, I just can't do it.
That would be a waste of my time and my resources right there.
How can you say it?
Because I know it's not going to lead anywhere.
Because you won't let it lead anywhere. It can go as far as heaven for those who believe in heaven. But because you are so stuck in your thought process, you're like, nah, I can't. Nah, I can't. Nah, I can't.
You're right. You're absolutely right, my brother.
Oh, man.
It's kind of like we can party together. We can have fun together. We can kick it. We can, go out and chill. We can do all those things. But when it comes down to having a full-on, long-term relationship, it's not going to fly. It's not going to be in my fly zone.
Wow. That's interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just getting started with this conversation on body counts. I don't know, son. So Alexis, is he stuck in this position, man? Yeah. You got me cracking up over here, man. Yeah, you got me cracking up. But we'll be back.